Good morning. Happy Thursday, or as y'all know, I like to say happy baby Friday. It is time for just a word from the Word. Our passage this morning comes from Lamentations chapter 3, verses 21 through 24 from the King James. This I recall to my mind, therefore I have hope. What is the prophet recalling to his mind? It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not. They are new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness. The Lord is my portion, saith my soul. Therefore will I hope in him. At the beginning of the year, this year, I did something that I haven't ever done before. I don't make New Year's resolutions. I don't believe you should make a vow and break it. So I'm very, very careful if I make a proclamation that if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. So I don't usually make New Year's resolutions. But this year is the first time I decided to have a word for the year. I've seen other people do it. It just wasn't ever anything that attracted my attention. But I look back over this year and I see the wisdom in the word that I felt like the Lord taught me to choose for this year. And that word is hope. Man, there have been some situations that haven't felt all that full of hope. But the Lord has taken me back time and time again to the word hope. In fact, on the mantle above my fireplace, I have the word hope. I wanted it smack dab in front of my eyes. Now, if it was just me being depending upon my own stuff, I would lose hope. But let me read to you again what the prophet said brought him hope. This I recall to my mind, therefore have I hope. It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not. You can almost hear an in fact, they are new every morning. And then the prophet proclaims, great is thy faithfulness. And he adds to his little praise break, the Lord is my portion, saith my soul. Therefore, this is why I have hope. What was the prophet saying? The prophet was saying, I'm not looking at circumstances as the source of my hope. Because if it wasn't for the Lord's mercy, we would all just be consumed. But his compassions are brand spanking new every morning. He is faithful to show his compassion toward us. That's why the prophet said he could have hope. And that is why you and I can have hope. If we're honest with ourselves, we should have been consumed. We should have been punished terribly for the things that we've done in our lives. And sure, yes, there are consequences that we will have to suffer for the choices that we make. No doubt about that. But stop and think about God's great mercy, his wonderful compassion towards you and towards me. If God, in his greatness, in his righteousness, in his justness, can show compassion, then we've got an awful lot to hope in. If God is willing to show us that great kind of mercy, then we can have hope that He's going to bring us through whatever situation that we're facing. So that's this morning's Just a Word from the Word. Have hope. God is great in mercy. His compassions are overwhelming. So have hope. Trust in that hope. The Lord is faithful. And can I say with the prophet Jeremiah, great is His faithfulness. Have hope this morning. This has been Just a Word from the Word. God bless you. Have a beautiful day, and Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow morning.